My name is Samuel Ouellette, and this is my family, the Ouellettes. This is Aaron, this is Andrew, and this is my wife, Charlotte. My name is Samuel, but you can call me Sam. I have kidney failure, and this is my story. My story began as a normal weekend, and my wife and I and our newborn son wasn't even a year old yet. We were having some friends over, and it was just a regular weekend. And what happened was that my feet began to swell. And at first I hid it from my wife, but her being a nurse noticed that my feet begins to swell. And we began to try all the normal remedies of resting it or lifting it up. It became very apparent that the swelling wasn't going away. And so I went to the emergency room, and they couldn't determine that anything was wrong. But what they did notice was that there was protein in my urine. And so because it wasn't an emergency, they referred me to a nephrologist, and they sent me on my way. And that begins the second journey of me working with a nephrologist, going through test after test after test. And finally we did a kidney biopsy. And what that kidney biopsy revealed was that I had a disease called FSGS collapsing.
FSGS collapsing.
Yeah. So collapsing FSGS is collapsing focal segmental glomerulosclerosis. It's a very long phrase that basically just describes the appearance of your kidney filters under the microscope. To understand collapsing FSGS, you really have to understand what your kidneys do. A lot of people don't really know what their kidneys do. And I like to tell people your kidneys are probably the most important organ in your body, responsible for achieving your body's balance. We call that homeostasis in science. It's a word you might remember from your biology class. So when your kidneys are sick, it means that your body is no longer able to maintain that balance because the organ that's responsible for achieving that balance is injured, is sick or injured, okay? So how does that connect with collapsing FSGS? Well, in your kidney are hundreds of thousands, some people even have millions of kidney filters. Well, look, when you have a sick filter, it throws all that off. And in patients who have FSGS, the filter is not just sick, it's scarred. Now, if you think about it, if you cut your skin, right, and you get your skin to heal up, what replaces that cut isn't brand new skin, it's a scar. And anybody who's ever got a cut somewhere where they got a lot of hair or something, you'll know the hair usually doesn't grow back where that scar is, right? So it works like skin, but it's not exactly the same. It's exactly what happens to kidney filters. When they scar, they stop working. They're there, but they're not working. And so in patients who have scarred kidney filters, you will find that they lose the function of those filters to help maintain the balance in their body that the kidneys are supposed to do. And unfortunately, in patients who have kidney failure as a result of FSGS, it means that so many of those filters are scarred that normal kidney function is no longer possible.
How has Sam's condition affected you, and what does this mean to you?
I remember the time where he told me he had kidney disease. I remember that day vividly, leaving work in a panic. And ever since then, I feel like I've always been in a panic because I just don't know what is next. Being married with someone with kidney failure, you just never know. You never know how his treatment's going to go. You never know if his kidney is responding to the treatment. You just never know. And I was also really affected that I wasn't able to donate my kidney because I wasn't a match. I am B positive and he is O positive, so therefore we weren't a match.
In patients who have kidney failure that is caused by collapsing FSGS, unfortunately, we don't have any medicine that can cure and reverse the damage. So what it leaves Sam with are two options. The first option is very immediate. That's dialysis. Dialysis is kidney replacement therapy. It's an option that temporarily replaces the function of the kidney by cleaning the blood of the toxins and waste and removing excess fluid from Sam right now. Unfortunately, dialysis, while it works temporarily, is not a long-term solution for patients with kidney failure like Sam. What Sam really needs is a kidney transplant. This is when a kidney, either from a healthy living donor or from a deceased donor, can be placed into Sam's body that takes over the function of the kidneys that are not working and allows him to live a life disconnected from the tubes and wires that come with dialysis.
A way that you can help is, one, to see if you are a match with me. My blood type is O positive, and if you're an O positive, that will make you a great match. Number two, if you're in generally good health, you will also make a good match. Lastly, I want to appeal to your heart. I do want to share with you that your donation is not just saving my life, but I'm also a father, I'm a husband, I'm a brother, I'm a community man, and your donation would save the life of mine and my family. You will be giving my sons more time with their father and my wife more time with their husband. So your donation is going to change the lives of my family and the community that I impact.